Good morning, students. Jai Swami Narayan. Today, first of all, welcome to your new semester and final year, final semester, B semester 8, Computer Engineering Department. Welcome you all. Uh, we are starting learning cloud infrastructure and services. The subject code 2180712, B semester 8, CE Department. First, we need to start with a course structure as per GTU. The course presents the top-down view of cloud computing from applications and administration of programming, infrastructure, billing and security. The topic includes in the subjects the basically overview of cloud computing, cloud system, load balancing in AWS. Then distributed storage system, virtualization, security in Amazon Web Services, AWS, and management services and billing. A student will study state-of-the-art solution for cloud computing developed by Amazon. Students will also apply what they learn in one programming assignments and one project executed over Amazon Web Services. This is just a basic what exactly the operations performed by student as per GTU syllabus. Now, teaching and examination scheme. Teaching scheme per week 3 lecture, tutorial 0 and 2 practical. Total credit of this subject CIS is 5. Total theory marks 70 in E component. Then in mid-sem 30, PA component had 20 mark and ALA 10 mark. Then practical marks in V component for Viva and practical Viva 30 marks and PA component I 20. Total CIS subject cover 150 marks as per GTU teaching and examination scheme. Now, let us start with the content. In unit number 1, you need to learn the introduction to cloud technologies. Basically, cloud technology क्या है, कि history क्या है, introduction. इसमें हम mainly outline topics are introduction to the cloud computing, history of cloud computing, cloud service options, cloud deployment models, business concern in the cloud. Total weightage of this chapter is 10 marks, total percentage. Second unit is a virtualization and cloud platforms, in which you learn exploring virtualization, load balancing, hypervisors, machine imaging, cloud marketplace overview, and comparison of cloud providers. This chapter also have 10% weightage in entire course. Unit number 3, introduction to AWS, Amazon Web Services, in which you need to focus on AWS history, infrastructure, services and ecosystem. This unit also contained a weightage of 10%. Then unit number 4, programming management console and storage on AWS, in which you cover you need to learn basic understanding APIs, AWS programming interfaces, web services, AWS URL naming, matching interface and services, elastic block store, simple storage service, Glacier, content delivery platforms. This is the most important chapter as per practical knowledge, and also overall 15% cover from entire syllabus. Then unit number 5, AWS identity, services, security and compliance, in which you need to learn user groups, and roles, understanding credential, security policies, IAM abilities and limitations, AWS physical security, AWS compliance initiatives, understanding public-private keys, and other AWS security capabilities. This chapter have the weightage of 10% from entire syllabus. And last, unit number 6, second last, AWS computing and marketplace, then AWS networking and database, then AWS services and management services, and last, AWS billing and dealing with disaster, in which you cover managing cost, utilization and tracking, bottom line impact, geographic and other concern, failure plans, and examining logs. Then suggested specification table with marks of theory. The distribution of theory marks is R level 10. R means remembrance. U level, that means understanding, 18 marks. Then A level, A for application, 18 marks. N level, N for analyze, 18 marks. And E level, E means evolution, and above level, this is a revised Bottom's taxonomy, is a 6 marks. I suggest few reference books for cloud computing. First one is a Cloud Computing Bible. It is author is Barry Sensky and John Wiley and Sons is the publishers. Then second book is Amazon Web Services for Dummies. Author is Bernard Golden for Dummies. Third book is Rajkumar. Title is Cloud Computing Principle and Paradigm. Author is John and Wiley. Fourth book, Amazon Security Overview. Fifth, I Am Getting Started Guide. This is a e-learning source by Amazon. The URL is docs.aws.amazon.com. Then next book for reference, Amazon.com, Measure by Francis Rocks, the Wiley publication. Next, book number 7, Amazon Web Services in Action by Michael Whitty and Dermis Price. Next book is a Building Application in Cloud, Concept, Patterns and Project by Christopher M. Moyer, Pearson Edition, Weekly Professional Editions. And next book is a Cloud Computing Design Patterns by Thomas Earl. Is a Prentice Hall is a publisher. Now next outline it, we need to discuss the course outcome. After learning the course, the student will be able to first to explain the core concept of cloud computing, how and why this paradigm shift come out, the characteristic, advantage and challenges, model services in cloud computing. Second, to apply the fundamental concepts in data center to understand the trade-off in power, efficiency and cost by load balancing approach. Third, to discuss the system virtualization and outline its role in enabling the cloud computing system model. Fourth, to illustrate the fundamental concept of cloud storage and demonstrate their use in storage systems such as Amazon S3 and HDFS. Fifth, to analyze various cloud programming models and apply them to solve problems on the cloud. Sixth, to understand various management and other distinguished services of AWS. 7, to analyze the billing of resource and other paradigm, how to deal with disaster, that means failure. And number 8, to understand security and compliances for AWS. And 9, to deploy application over commercial cloud computing infrastructure such as Amazon. Few assignments and experiment also we need to cover, total 7 assignments. The first, write the pros and cons of cloud computing, summarize cloud services model, define virtualization, performance evolution over cloud, software study on Hadoop, MapReduce, and HDFS. Then create a AMI for Hadoop and implementing a short Hadoop program on the Amazon Web Service platform, and create a scenario that use Amazon S3 as a storage on cloud. Few design-based problem, open-ended problem also suggested from GTU. Mainly equipments and software's hardware resources you requires: high-speed internet access, Java environment, IDE, Eclipse or NetBeans, and AWS subscription. Few open source software for learning: CloudSim 3.0.3. Next, www.cloudbus.org. Then aws.amazon.com. Then docs.aws.amazon.com. In active learning assignments, the preparation of PowerPoint slides, which include videos, animation, picture, graphics for better understanding, theory and practical work, and which is also cover all parts and technical contents in which the entire syllabus can be covered. The PowerPoint slides should be also uploaded on local cloud, and the base 3 work should submit to GTU. GTU also encourage student for is a practical work. This is a overview of entire subject, cloud infrastructure and services. Now in next session we are start unit number 1, in which we cover introduction to cloud technologies. Okay, thank you. Jai Swaminarayan.